course is sponsored by Comcast NBC Universal. We would like to thank Comcast NBC Universal for the generosity in making this course possible.
Welcome to the course, How to Find and Retain Veterans, National Guard members, and reserve personnel. I'm Patrick Murphy. I'm the first Iraq War veteran elected to the U.S. Congress and the former Undersecretary of the Army. I am so excited to be here with you today to share some tools that will enrich your company with experienced, professional, current, or former service members. So let's get started. There are many resources that are available to you as an employer, but frankly, let's face it can be quite overwhelming to know where to even start. But first, look in your own backyard. It's a great idea to start with the veterans, members of the National Guard, and military reservists who are already in your organization. And let's be clear, for brevity's sake, we're going to refer to National Guard members and military reserve personnel as service members or current troops going forward. These members, they're likely already in your company, and they are a terrific resource to tap into to help craft a veteran and service member hiring strategy. Ask them what attracted them to your company. What makes them stay there? What areas should the organization improve? They should also serve as mentors for other incoming veterans and current troops. By creating this community and mentorship group, you greatly improve their likelihood of attracting other high-quality veteran and service member job applicants, because they know that your company has already been vetted by their peers and offers resources for job transitions. Here's a few recommended ways to identify and reach out to veterans and current troops already within your organization. First, if your company has an established Veteran Employee Resource Group, an ERG, that's a great place to start. Otherwise, too, check with your HR department. They should be able to identify veterans and current troops who are already within your company. And 3, send out a company-wide email. Reach out to see if any veterans or service members are interested in assisting with this effort. Creating a military-friendly website. Another way to attract talented veteran and service member candidates is to create a military-friendly website. With a few simple tips, your website will both aid your branding as a military-friendly organization as well as attract an exciting talent pool. First, maybe consider keeping veterans and current troops separate from, or maybe in addition to, the diversity category. This will show that you are not just meeting a diversity classification, but you're actually acknowledging the value of veterans and service members and what they bring to your organization, and that you hope to recruit even more. Veterans and service members are far more likely to apply to an organization where those who have served or are currently serving feel valued and empowered. They will recognize and appreciate the extra effort and interest in recruiting and retaining them. 2, highlight jobs that would be a good fit for veterans or service members. Some veterans may want to continue working in the field in which they were highly trained while they were in the military. Many of the skills acquired during military service are directly transferable to civilian positions. Let me give you an example of a particular position for veterans and current troops. Maybe it could be along the lines of job candidates with military aviation electrician experience are encouraged to apply. But let's face it, some other veterans and service members, they might want to branch out to different career fields. But either way, your organization will be able to gain high-performing and dedicated employees. And 3, another great idea is to publish your mission statement. And that should include your corporate values. The more mission-focused you can be, the more veterans and service members will identify with your company culture. The military, we're a mission-focused organization. And military personnel, we're very aware of how their job translates to the mission. We have a heightened sense of focus, so offering the big picture will attract veterans and service members. They have been shaped by this important element, empowering your veterans. So now that you have onboarded your veterans or current troops, it's time to empower him or her. PsychArmor has a series of free training courses regarding onboarding and creating a military-friendly culture that you can check out for detailed recommendations about this important topic. We will touch upon some of these key elements here. Common sense and thoughtfulness are really all they need to welcome them and create a climate where they can ramp up quickly and be as productive as possible. Many of these ideas have already been in place at your business, but some veterans, especially those just transitioning from active duty service, are more likely to be accustomed to an environment that provides daily structure and clear direction. However, there are many National Guard and Reserve personnel, as well as veterans, that have significant experience in the civilian workforce environment already. But regardless, it's important for managers of new hire veterans and service members to emphasize that their military background and skills are highly valued and make a great fit for your company. A few other things you can do to ensure your veterans or current troops have a successful transition experience. First, start with team building exercises. On the first day, get the whole department together, if possible for lunch, or have at least 2 other team members take the new veteran or service member to lunch. 2. Outline company structure. Structure is very important, so provide information that the new hire may refer to as needed about who manages which role within the organization, an organizational chart if available, and introduce the employee to key contacts. Educating the military experienced new hire about the company's reporting structure is critical. What those in the military would call the chain of command. It will be greatly appreciated by the veteran or service member. 3. Talk about what's next. Explain benefits, policies, dates about upcoming evaluations, and expected timelines for career advancements. Create information packages that list existing resources inside and outside the company. Keep the dialogue ongoing. Be clear in communications and expectations for the job in those first critical weeks when everyone is getting to know one another. Discuss learning new skills. Explain how the veteran or current troop will be trained to handle new duties and how the technical and leadership skills that they acquired during their service can be put to best use in the company. Veterans and service members will appreciate a training plan that recognizes their previous experience and skills. The training plan should be both realistic and measurable and always gain the veteran or service member's buy-in. Remind the veteran or current troop about additional resources available in the company. Is there a veteran employee resource group, an ERG? Are there key points of contact in the HR department who are especially knowledgeable about the National Guard or Reserve USERRA policies? Are there resources that veterans or service members can use to assist them in acquiring civilian licensing or certifications based on their prior military experience? Pair the veteran or service member with a peer mentor. If you don't have a military-focused affinity or resource group already in place, or an internal mentoring program, determine who in the department will be a best fit as a new hire sponsor. This person is responsible for responding to general questions about the organization, the department, and the company culture. Set up regular times for discussion. Establish a routine of communication and agreed upon deliverables. In addition to regular scheduled meetings with the manager, SHRM, the Society for Resource Management, recommends having someone from HR meet with the new hire weekly or bi-weekly during the first critical 3 months. Even if the meetings are short, this provides an opportunity and a space for the new worker to ask questions and express concerns that he or she may not feel comfortable discussing with their manager. Help them get to know others. Schedule activities that provide opportunities for new hire veterans and service members to engage with team members and other veterans and current troops who are outside their own department. Let's review some of the key points about how to find qualified veterans and service members to hire and retain them. Create a military-friendly website. Maybe consider keeping veterans and service members separate from, or maybe in addition to, the diversity category. Highlight jobs that would be a good fit for the veteran or service member. Make the job description applicable to the equivalent military occupational field if possible. Publish your mission statement that includes your corporate values. Leverage hiring our heroes as a potential recruiting resource. Once recruited, start team building. Outline a company structure. Explain resources, policies, benefits, and other important company-related information. And communicate expectations. Discuss new skills that they will learn and how prior military experience can be leveraged in their new position. Provide additional resources. Pair them with a peer mentor. Schedule regular times for discussions and follow-up. Help them get to know others in the organization. Thank you for taking this course. We hope this was helpful for you, and thank you for all that you do for our veterans and service members.
If you have any questions or need assistance, go to the PsychArmor website or call the PsychArmor support line at 844-779-2427. Thank you for completing this course and taking that one step further in learning about our American veterans.